Howdy all, my name is ChucklesTC and welcome back to my World of Outlaws 23 career mode, where today we're going to be headed to Sheep Mountain Raceway in Eldora. But first, let's go ahead and hit the regional races at Fairbury. We're going to be racing in those today, as they're the showcases. So a bit of a longer episode that you guys are in for. But first, I'm going to have to make sure I switch this back. That's why I'm doing it on camera, so I'll have to remember. %, race, so we still get flags. Okay. Alrighty. Now it's load in, and I'll cut back to you guys once we're there. Okay, we're loading here at Fairbury. Let's head into practice where our goal time is 11.438. Or in our 3 attempts here at this showcase before today, we are yet to finish in the top 40. And we're going to look to do that today, right off the bat. Never mind. Whoa, we're going to self-flip. Getting our nose up on that banking. As this is a double banked track, banked on the inside and on the outside. Not sure if that's a proper term. And that's not real banking, that's just... that's a rough patch to go over. And realistically, we should be beating these times. Being that we are a regional racer now, but this is a hard track. And our car only has one more upgrade since last time we raced here. I think we're just not hitting that inside close enough. Yeah. Sort of got spooked out of it on our first journey through there. We're going to do one final lap here. Just see what we can do. There, we set a new track record for ourselves. We're just going to spin ourselves out and park it. I mean, we're there. Our fast lap is 11.206, our new record lap here at Fairbury. And we'll go on to the next session of qualifying. Trying to do this part of the video a little bit quicker. Our goal position is 11.160. Let's hop into it. Okay, starting our first lap of qualifying here. I don't know about pretty average, but just about a 10th off. We cut as close to the tire there as possible. And on the exit of the corner, we're going to come through slower. We're going to qualify 20th overall, which means we're going to be starting starting 4th in Heat 2. It's pretty good. The transfer position for the showcases is 3rd, so we just need to make up a spot from the outside lane that's going to be rough. Let's get our way here. We're up into 3rd here. So there are only 3 laps in this one. We moved up to 2nd for a second, but we spun out a car. It's going to be a green-white checkered finish. We're sitting back in P4. Just need to gain that position, but we know we're faster than these 2 cars in front of us. But with 2 laps, are we going to be able to make it the move? Because we're not going to be able to get back to the inside lane. Oh, never mind. We're able to get the switch up here on Moles. But down into 4th, We're going to ramp up, smack the outside wall, drop down to 5th, through the final corner. We're going to get back into 4th and come through to finish in 5th. Oh, dang it. That means we're going to be in the B main? Yeah, starting 8th in the B main. We're going to have to make up 3 positions. We'll head straight into the B main. Our goal position overall is 15th. We're already into the top 40. We're able to get the bottom here before the first corner. We're going to make a move, but shoot ourselves out into the wall. We're up into 6th as the caution flies. Gain 2 positions there on the start. And here on the restart, it's going to be a lot harder to get down into that inside lane again. And maybe it's better restarting on the outside lanes. Never mind, it wasn't really all that much more difficult. But we had to lift there in order to not pile drive someone. Yeah, as we slammed out into the outside wall there. Down into P4. We know we're faster than stood in front of Jones, which is green. We know we were faster than him on pure pace, and we get it done there. Move up to 2nd with 2 laps remaining. With 1 lap to go, we are catching up to Williams fast. But it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get it done as we round the final corner. He gets a good exit and will come through to win it. And we'll finish 2nd in the B main. Moving on to the show now. Starting in 20th. Loaded in here now for the A main. Let's get into it straight away. Starting back in P20. And our return to local racing. And we'll be restarting in P19 after we dump out a car on the lead lap, or on the opening lap. Let's get into it here again. So we're back green. We dumped Ruschenberg out there. Not trying to. Sort of just got into him. Shoot down here on the inside of Williams, now washing out into moles. We'll wash out into the wall. Cars will go around. We'll move up to 12th here before the caution will fly. And we know we might be a top 8 car. Heck, better than that. We should have been in the qualifying dash. But a lot of stupidity kept us out of it. And that actually put us down pretty deep in the field for the B main. Dang it. Okay. We're going to get flipped here and drop down to 19th before the restart. We made the contact with the tire in 10th before we dropped down to the rear. Now we're just going to see what positions we can make up. With what's going to be a non-overtime green-white checkered. We're not going to be able to finish top 15 as we've taken the white flag. And the leader is rounding the final corner. Oh, car slipping. The caution will not fly before he crosses the line. That's going to be the race. We're going to finish in P20, where we started. We'll finish the event, and I'll cut back to you guys on the main menu. Okay, loaded back here on the main menu. We finished 20th. We don't meet our sponsor goal. We did a lot better than what the other guys have been doing. And next episode, we're going to hire someone to go to Grant Park. I mean, they're paying more a race. We're going to go with them. It's less money in the long run. But it's also going to be a new look on the car. Maybe before our regional race, because that's going to update the car there too. And now we're going to head straight into the local street stock race. No cuts, no butts, no coconuts. About it, I say we just go and get our business done, but we may be able to go ahead and upgrade suspension. And we can. We can at least purchase the upgrade and get one of those out of the way. And hopefully after this one, we'll be able to get the other two. So let's load in here to the Fairbury Street Stock Showcase, and I'll cut back to you guys once we are there. Okay, loaded back here at Fairbury once again. Let's just hop into it. Our goal time for practice is a 14.532. Our record lap here is a 13.892. This outlap of the street stock is always difficult, especially going straight from the midgets on the same track. It's not the same lines. It's not the same feel. It's not the same lap pace. We could go out there and beat our lap time, but that's shameful, only beating it by 300ths. Let's embarrass this lap time. That's more my speed, but not quite it. As, like I said, I want to embarrass this series. That's what we're down here for. Like Kyle Larson racing the Xfinity. My goal is to embarrass him. But knowing that, I'm not going to be able to get a win today, because I said that. I'm going to run up front, and then I'm going to do a move that'll land me in a tire. And there we set our new record lap at the track, and this is going to be our final lap around here. It's going to be a decent bit slower, I think. Yeah. So we'll end practice there. Our fastest lap was a 13.838. We'll advance to qualifying. Our goal time's a 14.221. And we can place this car in a similar spot where we're getting close to these tires, but this car's a lot more fragile with the aero. And we have to wash all the way out to the wall here to get the most out of it. Maybe not here as much as other places, but definitely a fair amount here. And we'll set a 13.915 there and beat the goal time handily. On the final corner here, we're going to set a new record lap around the track with a 13.756, qualifying in P2, advancing to Heat 2, starting in first position. And we were 0.06 of a second off of pole position. We're looking good in the street stocks, baby. So we're loaded into Heat 2 here, starting from the point. And this is a weird look. And we're off here for the 3-lap heat. As that was one heck of a pole time. And we're already on the final lap here. And we might... I've never won a race at all in this game. We might be looking like it today as we win a heat race. Yes, it's in the locals. Yes, we moved down a series. We're advancing to Heat 2 starting... or to the qualifying dash starting in second. The race is going to be difficult. This is going to show us our pace for the race. Now I'm feeling like Kyle Larson or Tony Stewart. And man, I've decided the weekend in the street stocks, so we go to our second Kokomo showcase, we're going to do a throwback weekend. Wow, it's already over. We're going to win. We're going to qualify in pole position in the A main. Winning by 0.4 of a second over Carson Vaden top. Here we're going to be underway for the A main, starting in first position. And we're underway here for the 12-lap race. I mean, this is just exciting for us to even be here in this situation. It's just going to be important for us to hit all of our marks. As the second I say that, we'll go wide. And Jurgens is catching up to us. With 7 laps to go, it looks like we're going to catch lap traffic before the end of this. Maybe in the next lap or two. If that happens, what's going to happen with our gap is we're almost getting it up to a second. 5 laps remain here in the A main. We have a second lead over Duran's. We're catching up here to the rear Dunn, but we lose half a second there. And 3 laps to go. We are here in lap traffic, which is definitely slowing us down a bit. So we're lapping cars. Putting lap cars between us. As we take the white flag here in the A main in the lead. Just one more set of corners to go. We'll come through and win it. Oh, boy. We'll win the showcase at Fairbury in the street stocks. I'll cut back to you guys on the main menu. Okay, loaded in here, back on the main menu. There you see it. We finished first. Some smooth driving today. And, wow, we gained a good chunk of money. Clown was at Fairbury in a wild victory lane celebration. ChucklesTC Clown danced on top of the car with the best air guitar work anyone has ever seen. Pretty good. Feels pretty good. Next episode, we're going to be hiring a driver to race for us at Sterling County. Now, we're going to... yeah, if they pay better per race, we're going to keep them. We're going to go for top 30. We have a new crew chief that we have unlocked. We're going to be able to go here. Finish upgrading this. And then let's repair everything. Next upgrade for the street stocks is going to cost $26,000, but first we're going to upgrade the midget. Now I'll cut back to you guys over on the midget series. Okay, loaded back here on the street stocks, and if you notice, my money went down. Not the street stocks, the midgets. The reason for the money going down was I rearranged some people with crew chiefs and everything, and I made it to where we have better people in better positions. So yeah, let's go ahead and load in here to the race. I'll cut back to you guys once we're there. Okay, we're loaded in here at Sheep Mountain Raceway. And our goal time for practice is a 14.031. This is a more traditional NASCAR style tri-oval with the dirt, obviously, is the main difference. And here in South Carolina, there's no better place for us to be on a traditional tri-oval. So let's get into it here. It's just a bit of a longer track, third a mile. And a lot of multi-lane racing, multi-groove, I mean. And obviously some pretty severe banking. So let's see what that can do for us. Oh, and we set a 13.9 on our first lap. And that's obviously not great, as we don't have any sponsor goals right now to meet. But that's pretty decent. As we're struggling here to find a good entrance to the corner. I think we need to go high for a little bit longer. We set a new record lap time there of a 13.513. And we are definitely struggling here a bit. But coming off of a win in the street stocks for our first ever win across any series, that's a pretty good feeling. Even if we're struggling a wee bit. 13.844. We're going to do one more lap after the completion of this one. Okay, final lap now of practice. Okay, and I was trying to spin it out there. And we finally got it. Spin. But our fast lap was 13.513. And let's see what we can do here in qualifying. Our goal is a 14.054. I'll see if we can prevent ourselves from running out into the outside wall. So we start our first of 2 laps here of qualifying. We set a new track record for ourselves of a 13.480. But we washed out into the outside wall. It's never a good feeling. So you come around the final corner there. And we'll qualify P26 with 13.480. Pretty decent for our first time around a new track here. And we're starting Heat 2 in 7th position. Top 5 will advance to the A main here. As we're going racing for our first time here at Sheep Mountain, and we're going to spin out a car, dropping down to 9th before the caution will fly. So really rough start there, losing 2 positions. Let's see if we can do better here. Oh, and I forgot to edit the race distance. Well, I'm going to keep it on for this episode, but next episode it'll definitely be fixed. We have another caution here. We're going to be having a green, white, checkered restart. Oh my goodness, it is so difficult here. As we move up to 8th. For another caution will fly for another green, white, checkered restart. Oh boy. I know I said the possibility of a new sponsor, but with the whole winning thing, that sort of passed by my mind. Okay. It's a bit rude. As the caution will fly again, we're up into P7, where we started. We'll see if we can move up from here. With another green, white, checkered restart. I'm excited for when we get to go here in the street stocks, but we got really loose there and we'll drop back to last. We're going to get heavy damage there. And there's a super thin margin here, but we need to gain up as much track position here as possible. It's not going to look like we're going to be able to gain much. Shoot down on Wheeler here in gray. So leader's already crossed the line. The race is complete. And we'll finish 9th in the heat race, which means we're going to be going on to B main starting in 14th. go ahead and load in here. Top 5 will advance to the A main. Is looking very promising for us to do so here. Five laps remain. We're up to P10 here with 4 laps left in it. Oh, we'll flip down the backstretch. And we're going to drop down to P18 for the restart with the green-white checkered. And we're green here. Two laps to go. Bit of a risky move there. But with one more time around, we're going to move up to 12th here, but we're going to lose 3 positions on the corner exit. And we're going to come through to finish 14th in the B main. Not making the main show. Oh, boy. Okay. 34th overall on the day. Kyle Bielman was your race winner. I'll cut back to you guys on the main menu. Okay, we only moderate driving there, but we definitely need to start performing a lot better. Next episode, we're going to be headed to the Cedar Lake Showcase at Cedar Lake, Wisconsin. Now let's head straight to the street stocks. We're going to be racing at Eldora. Let's load in here, and I'll cut back to you guys once we're there. Okay, loaded in here at Eldora for practice. Our goal time is a 19.526. Our record lap here is an 18.112. With our one trip to Eldora in the past. And this car just won a race, in video time 20 minutes ago at Fairbury? Not even 20 minutes ago. 15 minutes ago, tops. So I'm very excited to see what we can do here. As we'll beat our goal time there with an 18.383. If we didn't wash out into the wall there, but who knows how fast it could have been. We'll set it at 18.166 there on our second lap. Now an 18.304. $18.363. We cannot keep it out of the wall on these fast laps. 18-1, or yeah, 18-1-1-8. Dang it. And we're setting pretty fast laps here. We're just struggling to keep it out of the wall. So we're coming through here for our final lap. Okay.
Let's check out the leaderboard.
And our fast lap is at 18.118. We'll advance to qualifying. Our goal time is a 19.525. Now we're rounding the final turn before going and taking the first of our 2 laps. Pretty good pace here so far in our first lap, I feel like. We'll enter a bit high into this final corner. Come through and cross with the 18.155. Now starting our second lap. See if we can keep it out of the wall on that final corner exit. So we kept it a lot lower on the back straightaway. Will that lose us speed? I think it will. So we come through here. So at 18.111, qualifying P20. And I believe that was a new fastest lap for us. Here, top 4. It says top 4 advance. So I'm not sure why that is. Yeah, the top 4 advance to the A main. I guess we do have an extra heat here. And we'll lose a couple positions here off the bat. And it doesn't look like we're going to be able to make the field from this. So we're going to have one more corner to move up to 5th, which will give us a 5th starting position in the B main. We're not going to get it done. We're going to finish here in 6th. Starting 10th in the B main. And here for the B main, let's see if we can get it done. It's top 5 advance to the A main. I don't think I'm ready to trade off one good performance in a local race for mediocrity in the regionals. So we'll move up to 4th with that dirty move. Now we're bringing it to Clark. We'll move up to 3rd. And 5 laps remain here. And we're going to look to make a move on Robinson. Oh, and we're going to wreck. We're going to lose. Not a position. We're able to hold on right now to P3. But Clark has gained back his position on us with 3 to go. Now we're on our own little island back here. So we're coming through to take 2 to go this time by. Now rounding corner for second to last time in the B main. Sitting in 3rd. We take the white flag in the transfer position. Looking to start P23. Around the final corner. We're going to come through and finish 3rd. And we're going through to start 23rd in the A main. So now we get into it. Starting right behind Bobby Young. So we're going to get up into Robinson, T-boning him, and we're going to drop down to last. He's starting in P25, so he just gets stuck on our nose. We started from dead last in it today. Here and now. Now we'll look to make up the position up into 17th. Oh, we're going to dump Barnes. Oh, he's going to wash back out into us. We're going to lose those 2 positions that we gained. 3 positions. Now dropping like a bit of a rock. We're going to get everything back on track here. We're going to look to gain the ground back with 11 laps to go. So we tagged Vaden top there halfway through the corner, just watched us out. Oh, heavy impact there. Caution fly, we're up into P16. Sorry for that bit of a cutaway. Technical difficulties. Oops, not that. So now let's get back into it, restarting from P16. Halfway through this race now, officially. 8 laps to go. Seven laps here. And we're going to turn Vaden top. We're going to drop down to the rear again. Similar move to what we did earlier on was Richardson and Robbins. I can't remember.
We're just about ready to start.
Here, now we're back going green. 5 laps remain. We're bumper carring around. We're going to look to gain a couple positions down through this corner. We'll get it. Tag Erickson a bit on the exit. And we'll move up into P11. Now racing for P11. 2 laps left to go. Jurens is 0.8 of a second up the field and closing kind of fast. We did not take the optimal lane through this corner though for us. It's going to go back up to a full second gap as we start the final lap here. Just trying to hold on to P11. We're going to come through and finish at the line in 11th position. Okay. We finished P11. In our 11th in the season standings. Adam Tiernan is your winner. I'll cut back to you guys on the main menu. We're back here on the main menu. We take quite a bit of damage with some harsh driving. Clown totals Green's car. My car may be destroyed, Billy Green said, but my fists aren't. You tell ChucklesTC Clown that I am on my way. Whatever, he's all bark and no bite. This next episode, we're going to be headed to the showcase at Kokomo, our home track. Not only that, and then we're going to be headed to the showcase at Cedar Lake. I need to make sure I do this. Bring the race length back up to 50%. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe and come back next episode. We're racing at Cedar Lake in Kokomo. Thank you all and goodbye.